morning. I am Don Shawcroft, President of Colorado Farm Bureau and a fourth-generation rancher from the San Luis Valley. Farm Bureau is engaging in this lawsuit because of the effects of these laws on Colorado farms and ranches, their families, their businesses, and their way of life. The Second Amendment is an important consideration in this lawsuit. It is important to member families of Colorado Farm Bureau and literally sacred to many citizens of rural Colorado. We believe that it is a citizen's right to keep and bear arms as guaranteed by the Second Amendment. We strongly oppose any law that would erode that right. Many of our farmers and ranchers need access to firearms to protect their livestock from predators, especially during the springtime when most young are born. They also need access to firearms to protect themselves and their families. Because in rural areas, law enforcement is spread very thin, and very seldom is there an officer just around the corner. Most farms and ranches in Colorado are owned and operated by families, which may include several generations: aunts, uncles, cousins, in-laws, or stepchildren. Many of these family operations are incorporated as LLCs or family partnerships, or other partnerships that may include non-family members. Requiring background checks for transfers between these partners creates an unfair burden to farmers and ranchers, as there are not very many FFLs available to perform these background checks in rural areas. In addition, many of the people in rural Colorado engage in hunting and recreational shooting. These activities take place certainly among family members, but not only family members. They include neighbors and friends. This bill would limit the ability of sportsmen to loan their weapons to their hunting partners. It means a farmer cannot loan a firearm to a friend, without a background check. It makes youth hunting and sporting activities very difficult to encourage. It creates a patchwork of confusion for thousands of hunters who enjoy recreation on the open vistas that are provided in Colorado by farmers and ranchers. The law banning magazines that hold more than 15 rounds unknowingly, and I believe unintentionally, criminalizes an otherwise law-abiding citizen. As has already been stated, nearly every magazine has been designed to, quote, be readily converted, and limits the ability of a farmer or rancher to protect himself, his family, and or his livestock. A ban on the number of rounds that a magazine can hold could in fact mean the difference between life and death. If a farmer or rancher needs to take the time to reload his weapon when a predator such as a bear is advancing on himself or his livestock, he could potentially take too long and lose his life or those of his livestock. The requirements of these laws are unreasonable and, as has already been stated as well, may be nearly impossible for citizens to comply with. When the legislature passed these bills, they were aiming at criminals, but hit the law-abiding citizens, farmers, ranchers, and rural residents of Colorado. These bills are bad for Colorado, and that is why we are engaging in this lawsuit against the state. Thank you.